Hoop Heads, it's Wednesday. Time for me to answer your questions. You already know what time it is. Let's talk about it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Skinny Hardaway, and this is Retro Heat Check. Checking in one more time for the real hoop heads out there. And as always, thank you all for your likes, the shares, subscriptions, comments, stories. Hey, and them questions. You already know what today is. Keep them questions coming, man, so you can have your chance to be heard each and every Wednesday right here on Retro Heat Check. You already know what it is. Appreciate all of you guys, man. The channel is growing faster than I can even imagine. I've only been doing this for like a little, maybe barely over a month, and man, we are almost at 300, and it's just a bug out. I'm thankful every day. Every time that I see a question or a comment or a new subscription, it's just like, man, it's just another blessing, man. And it's all because of you guys. It's all you guys. This ain't me. This is all you. Because if it wasn't for you, I'd still be talking to myself like I like I did in those first couple episodes when I was just starting out, and nobody knew who Retro Heat Check, Skinny Hardaway didn't know who or what I was, or who I was and what I was about. Excuse me. So thank you. Like I always say, Rome was not built in a day, and neither will this channel. So it's day by day, video by video, subscription by subscription, like by like, comment. You already know what it is. We're going to keep steadily building. We're going to keep steadily building until we reach the as high as we can get and as far as we can go. So definitely appreciate you all. You are all a blessing. Thank you. And you already know what time it is. Got a shout out to the squad. You already know what it is, baby. These guys, man, my brothers in arms. We stand together, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down in the paint, killing these narratives, sunning these fanboys, and speaking the truth. These guys stand on truth, integrity, sportsmanship, playing the game the right way. You know what I'm saying? And when you have those weapons in your arsenal, you can't be beat. So shout outs to these gentlemen right here. These are the guys that I mess with. I support them. I'm subscribed to them. I interact with these guys. These guys are cool guys. They're entertaining. They're informative. But most importantly, they're kicking the truth. And that's all that matters. So shout outs to my guys. Sports and Fitness Rants. Uncommon Sense. Excuse me. Scap Attack. Too Raw for Sports. Uncut Hoops. Angry Old Hoops. MJ Fans Are the Best. NNB Sports TV. Michael Jordan. I did say Michael Jordan Fans Are the Best. I'm sorry. Kobe Bryant Film Room. Prince Sports. Phenomenal Sports. Shout out to him. Phenomenal Fitness. I'm so sorry. Phenomenal Fitness. Shout out to my guy. I'm getting ahead of myself. Man Down Sports. Shout out to you. Dreamers Pro TV. Ticket TV. Shout out to you guys. Geechee Life Sports Talk. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him. Check him out, man. Jordan versus LeBron. And I gotta say, we're going to be adding to the squad. This is what it's all about. We're about bringing each other together. It's about lifting each other up. And what else can I say in that tradition other than welcome to the squad? These two channels in particular, I stumbled upon these guys. I didn't even know they even knew who I was. They shouted me out. I checked out their videos. Great videos, man. Great guys, man. I mean, it's just like, man, we forming like Voltron. And I definitely got to welcome into the squad Storm NBA and the Real Mind Crime. These guys, man, these guys are right in our wheelhouse as far as entertaining, informative, truthful, knowledgeable. Man, you gentlemen right there, you know what I'm saying, you guys are doing the work. Appreciate you guys showing love to the channel. Appreciate you guys considering me a peer, man, and I consider you one equally. So welcome to the squad. You already know, baby. So keep up the good work. Keep grinding, y'all. You already know what it is, and continue to lift each other up. Hey, you guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to these guys, check them out. Give them a chance. These are good guys, and you already know. Hey, you saw it live. You saw it live here. The shout out. You already know. So if I give you that stamp, you already know. You squad. So welcome. Appreciate you. And you already know what time it is. My hoop heads. All my hoop heads. Let's gather around. It's time for us to open up them doors. And welcome on in the latest hoop heads into the hoop head haven. You already know about the hoop head haven. This is a like-minded community. Fans from all over the world, basketball heads, basketball fans from all around the world, all walks of life coming together in one place to talk hoops, to talk sneakers, stories, comments. Hey, and if we see a fanboy, we get them up out of here. You already know, fanboys, you will always remain nameless and faceless. You get no shine over here. You never will. So, man, this is just a bug out, man. It's like I say this every day, and it just seems like more and more people are joining. But let's shout out shout out to the latest hoop heads, y'all. Timothy Santiago, Raymond Folks, O Skeezer, MJ the Goat, and Elijah Jackson. Shout outs to you guys. Welcome to the Hoop Head Haven. You already know what it is, man. It's a space for you to you know what I'm saying, to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Talk hoops, talk sneakers, talk whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's playoff time, so you already know. We're all watching these games very closely. And hey, got something to say, you got questions, suggestions, bring them to me, especially your questions, man, so they can be read on a Wednesday. You feel me? Appreciate you guys, man, and welcome. But you already know what time it is, guys. You already know what time it is. It's the debut, man. It's the debut. It's Wednesday. It's the debut, man, of the question and answer section of Retro Heat Check. It's called Ask Skinny. Ask Skinny. Ask me anything. Anything about hoops, sneakers, whatever. I'm here every Wednesday for the answers. So bring your questions. I got the answers. Well, as best as I can. Let's get on to it. Let's get to the first one. And this is by our latest Hoop Head Haven member, Elijah Jackson. He asked me, do you have any LeBum shoes? Elijah, actually, I do. I actually have a few LeBrons. Mainly the LeBrons that I copped were during the Miami Heat years. I think that was the best. It was the best era of LeBron as far as a player, even though he choked and he disappointed my Miami Heat after promising 8 championships. We only got 2 out of 4. And barely got the barely got the second one. Thank you, Ray Allen. Thank you, Ray Allen. Not a lot of people give you your props. They want to give LeBron those props. You know what I'm saying? Terrible. But yeah, I actually have a few. I gave a few away. And yeah, I once LeBron started to disappoint me more and more, it was just like, man, I don't even want these kicks. But there are a couple that I do have. I have some South Beach LeBrons, the preheat South Beach LeBrons. I got the Zoom Soldier 10s, the ones with the strap that he wore in Cleveland. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. when I was watching the finals, right? When I was watching those finals, uh, man, I'm gonna tell you what, man, 2016 those finals, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was looking down at his sneakers, I was like, man, what kind of sneakers is he wearing? I was like, they look kind of fly. And they put it in the close up on him. I was like, oh yeah, I had to have them, man. I was on the sneakers app, man. I was on the sneakers app immediately. They had like a shock drop, and I was probably, I think, I know for sure, I was the first one in my city with a pair of them. But now I was like, man, they mainly just work shoes. I just work, you know what I'm saying? I wear them just to work and all that. So, yes, I do, Elijah, have a few little bums. Yeah, I know, shocking, but yeah, they're sitting in the closet collecting dust somewhere in the back of the closet somewhere. Thank you for your question, man. Thank you for your question. This right here, um, this right here is another question from what I consider a Hoophead Haven VIP, Jessica from Motoring with Mouseball. Her and Mouseball, quick background. Day one, one of the first people to subscribe to my channel who wasn't my family or friends. and it's like they support so much, and man, their comments, they go on other channels and shout me out. Oh man, they're really invested in this in this community. They also do content creation of their own. Like I said in yesterday's video, give them a shot, man. Follow Motor and Mouseball. If you love fast cars, if you love fast bikes, if you love the feel of the road, feeling like you're traveling along with the crew with the GoPro camera, that's the channel for you. And of course Jessica got me she got me with this question. This was a pretty good question. Had a little curveball in it. She asked, what skill set drew you towards Michael Jordan, and what drew you towards LeBron? Well, the skill set that drew me towards Michael Jordan, definitely. At first, when I first seen him play as a little kid, I would have to say the first thing, of course, the aerial acrobatics, dunking on people, the crazy layups, just the moves, man. It's like it got my attention. But the skill set that I would say, I won't even say it's a skill set, more of an intangible that really drew me to Michael Jordan, and that was his killer instinct. Because I'm the type of athlete, what I'm saying, when I played ball, what I'm saying, I didn't go too far, no further than high school. But I was a pretty, what I'm saying, I was a pretty decent hooper. I was a pretty good athlete, what I'm saying. I'm about 6 foot, and I could dunk. What I'm saying, at one point in time I could run fast and jump high, believe it or not. I'm old and washed up now, but his killer instinct, I always, when I was on the court, I always had that approach. Like, I just want to just take out. I want to be an assassin. I want to take out my opponent. I don't even want to give him no air to breathe. I just want to just destroy him. Not no disrespectful. Well, no, I have to take that back. Sometimes I did get a little disrespectful. I was a little motor mouth back in the day. I was definitely the guy that would trash talk your whole team. But yeah, I just seeing the ice water in his veins. Like, there was no situation that he wasn't afraid of, and he approached it with a killer mentality. And that mentality, just, I don't know, it's just like, I guess I've developed a single mindedness through watching Michael Jordan, and just seeing the fact that when he had a moment to step on your neck and crush you, oh, he was gonna crush you. He didn't care about anything that was going on in your personal life. He didn't care about if y'all were friends, whatever. You were within those lines. Once you step in those lines, ain't no friends, ain't no friends, ain't no buddies. You know what I'm saying? None of that. It's all about the game. It's all about winning. It's all about dominating your opponent. And that killer instinct is what drew me to Michael Jordan. And I think that's my favorite I think that's my favorite attribute of Michael Jordan outside of his athletic skills. But I have to say that killer instinct mentality, that assassin's mentality that he had, man. It was just like he was merciless, and I always try to apply that when I played ball, even when I played pickup. Just playing pickup at like the Y or at the park. Oh man, if I line across you, I was trying to destroy you. I was trying to embarrass you. I wanted your girl to look at you sideways. I wanted your homies to clown you. Like that was what it was. That was that was my high on the court. My high on the court was watching people get crushed. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, his killer instinct is definitely what drew me to Michael Jordan. Um, and as far as what drew me to LeBron at the time, because I'm in Ohio, so being from Ohio, the very first time I got to see LeBron, and I did in one of my earlier videos, um, uh, uh, I was able to check out LeBron his senior year. He came to my area. I'm from the Dayton, Ohio area. Don't look me up. I'm just but yeah, I'm from the Dayton, Ohio area, and yeah, he came to UD Arena, St. Vincent St. Mary's. They played Dayton Altar Catholic school. In it's actually in Kettering, Ohio. It's not in Dayton, Ohio. It's in a suburb of Dayton called Kettering. Um, and yeah, it was an ice storm, and I remember vividly. It was an ice storm. A lot of people were not going to the game, but a lot of people did end up at the game. That's probably one of the most hype high school games I've ever been to. Seeing ESPN, seeing Dick Vitale, seeing seeing all these different stars, seeing like athletes and musicians and stuff like that coming to see an 18-year-old. It was a bug out, but yeah, it was cool. And what drew me to LeBron James in the beginning, before he turned into the man that you see before you, the flop king. Uh, man, I think it was just his. I think it was just. How could I put this? I like the fact that he, because I will say today it's kind of a negative now, but back then, what drew me to LeBron is the simple fact that he wanted to bring his peoples with him. He wanted to bring his boys along for the ride. It wasn't about him. It was about the team. It was about his teammates. It was about his boys, his friends. It seemed like they did everything together. It seemed like they had a lot of fun. It seemed like they had like a brotherhood, and I like that. I like that. That's at that time I feel like that's true leadership. True leadership is not just about yelling and barking at people and all that. Sometimes it's about being able to put an arm around your teammate. When he's struggling, tell him it's all right, man. Worry about the next play. Let's get him the next play. You know, uh, just that togetherness, going through the fire, going through the trenches, it brings that togetherness. And I think that's what drew me immediately to LeBron James at that point in time, early in his career, because it just seemed like he just had a lot of joy. He wanted to bring everybody together. I don't know where the turn happened. Personally, I don't know, man. It's like that player is gone. That player is no more, unfortunately. And man, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad because at one point in time, and I'm not the only one. There's plenty of us who stand on this side, who started off fans of LeBron, or at least at least they didn't have no ill will towards him, or not, we don't. I won't say ill will, but we didn't have heavy criticism of him because he didn't do a lot of the stuff that he does today. So you know, but yeah, that's what drew me to LeBron and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's killer instinct and LeBron's joy of the game. Um, Early in his career, not now. That's no joy in the game with LeBron now. It's all about him. It's all about his ego. It's all about his legacy. It's all about putting others down to lift him up. Like I said, I don't know where the turn happened, but it happened, and he turned for the worse. So yeah, that's it. Great question, Jessica. Thank you. This next question is by the homie Hayden Phoenix. This is another one of the Retro Heat Check VIPs, man. This dude right here, man, he makes his rounds from all, from Michael Jordan fans are the best to sports and fitness rants. That's where I came across him. I started seeing his name was there at Sports and Fitness Rants. Yeah, good brother, good brother. Shouts to you, Hayden, man. VIP. Thank you for your support, man. And his question is, hey Skinny, can you make a video of your top 5 sneakers? I don't know if you only do basketball, but my favorite, counting in the Jordans 1 through 13, is number 1. He has Jordans number 1, both the Bo Jacksons, the Grant Hills, all the Grant Hills, I'm assuming, the Iverson Questions, the Griffies. I'm assuming the Griffey ones, because those were the ones, the Griffey ones. That's my favorite Griffey. He said notable mention to the Pennies, Barclays, and Shaq pumps from Hayden Phoenix. That's what's up. That's what's up, Hayden. I thought about your question, and I said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make not 1, not 2, but 3 videos. First video is gonna be my top 10 Air Jordans, because I can't, it's hard for me to do 5. So I'll do my top 10. And then what I'll do is my top 5 non-Jordan basketball shoes. And then my third one will be my third video will be my favorite non-basketball sneakers. So yeah, you're gonna get, I'll drop those. I will drop those. Man, I mean, with the playoffs going on and stuff, man, it may have to happen either on a Wear Your Sneakers Friday, or I might just make it just a video standalone, maybe after the playoffs or whatever, once the playoffs and all the finals and stuff is done, because that seems to have the attention of the basketball world right now. So I definitely want to keep my content somewhat in lockstep with the playoffs. Yeah, definitely you will be getting 3 videos. I just gotta coordinate how I actually want to execute that. So great question, Hayden. Great question, man. Great question. And the last question of the night, once again from Mouseball and Jessica at Motor Rent Mouseball. And this question right here, pretty straight up. When will you join the panel on Michael Jordan fans are the best? And have you contacted Sports and Fitness Rants about being on the panel? Well, Mouseball and Jessica, I would like to be on the panel one day, but me personally, I don't think that I have done enough to make the panel, because I feel in my heart, in my spirit, that I need to do my 10,000 hours before I consider myself panel worthy. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to build up this channel. I want to stay on my grind. I want to put in the work. I don't want to be gifted a spot. I want to earn my spot. You know what I'm saying? Onto that panel. You know what I'm saying? All those guys on the panels, the main guys, they've earned their way up there. They've earned their way up there. And that's the only way that I can get up there. I gotta earn it. It's not gonna be given to me. I gotta earn it. I gotta put in that time. Gotta put in them videos. Gotta put in my 10,000 hours. And that's what I plan on doing. Not because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm you know what I'm saying, like like I would not be opposed to it if they asked me to. I would not, deny them if if they were like, hey, we want you on the panel. I would definitely go on, but me personally, I'm not. I just felt like I wasn't going to run around contacting people and all that stuff. I just felt in my spirit that I want to put in the work and grind it out and earn it the old fashioned way, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting in the work, putting in the time, and being recognized. And then once that recognition happens, I think you might see me on a panel or two in the future. That's my hope. That's my hope. My hope is to make it on the panel, but I don't want it given. I don't want the spot given to me. I definitely want to earn it. And that should be the mentality that we all have. That's the mentality that I learned from MJ. You know, because I watched him as a kid. I watched him grind. I watched him take the L's, take the disappointments, and then I watched him grow into a champion. Then I watched him grow even further to become the greatest player of all time. So that's my approach. Um, my early days, the early days, excuse me, of me basically talking to myself, getting very little views. I knew what this entailed. So, I'm steady grinding. The channel's growing slowly, steadily though. And well, I can't even say slowly. I would be lying if I said slowly. This channel is picking up. It's picking up steam a little bit faster than I can think. I'd usually try to downplay it and say, oh, it's a slow and steady. But I mean, almost 300 subscribers and barely a month in. That's not bad for a guy who's just stepping out into the YouTube streets. But yeah, that's my answer for that. I want to earn it. I got to put in my 10,000 hours, and I hope that's the approach that you all take. Whatever you do, put in your 10,000 hours. Don't think that somebody's just going to just give you something. You got to fight for it. You got to earn it. If you believe in yourself, you'll keep going. I believed in myself. Even when I was talking to that camera and I looked at my subscription and I was sitting at like five subscribers. But I just kept going because I believed in myself and I believed in what I was doing. And also I had guys like Sports and Fitness Rants who had belief in me, who knew that I could do it. He inspired me. He gave me the juice. He gave me the gas to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I will always be grateful to him. And I definitely do want to be on that panel beside him one day in the future. So thank you for the question, Mouseball and Jessica. Thank you. With that being said, man, it's been a minute, man. I've been sitting up here yakking for a while, so it's about time that I shut it down. We're going to end the video right there. Man, once again, man, thank you all hoop heads. Thank you for coming by the Hoop Head Haven, man. Thank you for coming by, kicking it with your boy, chilling with your boy for a bit as we kick some hoop knowledge. And as today, I get to interact with you guys and answer some of your questions. Like I keep telling you guys, and I'm gonna keep telling you guys, bring your questions, man. Bring your questions. I will answer them. It may not be today, it may not be next Wednesday, but eventually they will be answered. So bring your questions, bring your comments, bring that hoop head spirit. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep building up this channel, man. I'm so excited about this community, man. And the more that it grows, man, it's just a blessing, man. It's like we're an army, man. And man, it's a blessing. That's all I can say, man. It's a blessing and a bug out. But with that being said, man, my hoop heads, enjoy your evening. Love on your family. Love on your loved ones. Be good out there. Be safe. And with that being said, man, I leave you with these words. Peace. And wear your sneakers.